There are certain foods and drinks that you should avoid as an artist, as a singer, a performer. There's certain things that can either enhance your brain and boost you in the morning, or give you a sugar crash and maybe even harm your voice. That's what we talk about today, the effects that coffee could have on you, your singing career and your voice. Hello, I'm Alan Spicer and this is an Open Mic UK tutorial for artist development. Now I know that every morning I wake up and I have a cup of tea, I sit down, I chill, right? But I'm not a singer or a performer. So me being barraged with caffeine and hot liquids doesn't really affect my work unless I'm creating videos online, which slowly after a while, if you're binge recording, you don't notice it. But maybe your pick-me-up is coffee, and you are a singer, or you are an artist. So, you want to know how coffee affects you. Is coffee good for a singing voice? Coffee isn't recommended for people with some disorders, or even health implications. For example, if you suffer from anxiety, that pumps up your brain function, it pumps up your blood pressure. The last thing you want is hyper-speeded pressure and nerves. Caffeine is a stimulant that encourages the fight or flight instinct, which, you know, is your body's way of saying either I need to get on there and perform, or I could just leave now. Performing is nerve-wracking enough without you piling on something additional to amp you up or to wig you out a bit. Just 200 milligrams of caffeine can have that negative effect. And 200 milligrams is just 2 cups of coffee. It can change your breathing rate, it jumps your heart rate, and increases your body temperature. All things that could make you feel a bit more awkward, make you sweat more, make you panic more, make you overthink. Although all of these are physical, it can be a bit hard to calm your mind when all of these things are happening. Now, if you don't suffer with anxiety, how does this hit you? Well, some studies say that the negative effects can accumulate, or you kind of don't play Russian roulette with it. If you don't suffer with anxiety, maybe you don't need to reduce your caffeine intake. However, we do suggest that you don't increase it before some kind of event. Is coffee good for your vocals? You need your vocal cords to stay hydrated. Water is beneficial to encouraging flexibility and of course the efficiency of your vocal cords in general. However, caffeine works in the opposite way. It dehydrates you, which causes problems, and you're lubricating your vocal cords less, which can cause strain or just generally more and more problems towards it being raspy or failure. Coffee decreases your ability to absorb water, so you may sound a little bit more hoarse in the long run. That's why I tend to suggest that if you're performing, then it's warm drinks, maybe honey, lots of water, but there are alternatives to caffeine and coffee if you have anxiety. Maybe try green tea. It has less caffeine than the regular cup of tea or coffee, and it also has antioxidants which help fight diseases, builds up your immune system. Lemon water, something fresh that gives you an instant pickup. Peppermint water has a soothing effect, quite refreshing as well. Pomegranate juice, full of antioxidants that once again builds your immune system, energizes, and is full of lots of vitamins and minerals. Overall, studies continue to go down the route that caffeine is considered to be a dehydrating agent with detrimental effects on the quality of voice of persons ingesting it. This has led to medical personnel dealing with voice disorders, especially in the case of professional voice users. This has led medical personnel dealing with voice disorders, especially in the case of professional voice users, to give advice against the use of caffeine. So overall, they tend to suggest try to avoid caffeine, maybe not have coffee. If it doesn't seem to lift your anxiety, then fine, just don't boost it up before an event, because you never know, that might change the body chemistry and cause more problems. And if you want to understand the effects of caffeine on your body and maybe even the best teas, there's a video here, or you can binge watch our playlist for more tips and tricks for artist development right here. Remember to subscribe for regular YouTube videos, hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time a video goes live. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.